Alright, so continuing from that cliffhanger of episode 100, this is Professor Lars Gagner. This is episode 101, part 2 of the Big Outpost tour. And here we are. Adoring Fan is here with us. Lynn and Heller are here with us. Alright, is that you? Who's that? Is that Heller? Oh, that's Lynn. Hey Lynn, how you doing? We've got Lynn, we've got Heller, we've got the Adoring Fan. Let's step in here first. Alright, we've got them set up. They're helping us out on this big operation we've got in Deckering. Here's Heller. How you doing, buddy? And let's jump up here. Yep. All right, come on, get down, get down. There we go. This is a bedroom. It's very sparsely decorated, but hey, it's a bedroom. We can sleep. I assume the Adoring Fan sleeps there. Lynn and Heller probably sleep across the hallway. I'm sorry for the jankiness. Reminder, I am on my laptop traveling, and I've been traveling for a couple of weeks. Got a double bed here. Again, it's sparsely decorated. I will give them better decorations, but you know, it's livable. I need to make a bathroom. That would be helpful. If you remember, I had a bathroom created in the other outpost that I did a while back, but they got a kitchen here. Right? They got a kitchen, fridge, dining room. Come on. They've got stuff going on here. Man, this laptop is janky. All right, so and then we've got the office space with all of the tools, kits, and let's take a look what else we got here. All right, let's give you the tour. Oops, that's not the tour. Scanner. Outpost mode, overhead mode. All right, so here we go. This is a little bit crazy. You can see we've got a lot of stuff going on here. We've got one. Actually, that's not used yet. So this is being used. That's incoming. 2 is incoming. 3 is incoming. 4 is incoming. 5 is incoming. Let me just check my notes here. I've got it all on a spreadsheet, of course, right? So there's, we're importing cesium, right? We're importing that cesium that we're producing on Rutherford 6A to be specific. We're importing andesite, and that's coming in from Katydid 3. We're importing the semi-metal wafers that we are producing on, those are being produced on Crete, right? And then we're also importing solvent, and remember solvent's coming in from Kodos, and plutonium, which is we're exporting from Ixel. So those 5 things are being imported. Let's go back to the game screen here. So those are the 5 imports, right? We're also producing, right here we can see that. This is the Vitinium, right? So back quite a few episodes ago, based on Wise Old Wizard's first Outpost video where he had Vitinium rods Vitinium being mined, well, you know, this is what we had. These were these Vitinium. I think actually they weren't industrial back then, so I've replaced them with industrial, filling up these boxes with Vitinium, and then all these other imports are coming in. So we've got 5 imports. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 items being imported. And yeah, those are all feeding into this production line here of multiplex fabricator. This is producing andesite wafers. This is an input of cesium, andesite, which are coming in from those other planets, the semi-metal wafer that's coming in from another planet, or moon, planet, same thing, and solvent. So there's 4 things coming in to produce andesite wafers. Now those andesite wafers are going over here. Let's see if I can, there we go. So we've got Actually, they're not going in here. This is producing, yeah, those are andesite wafers. What are we producing here? Oh, this is the nuclear fuel rods. So the nuclear fuel rods are using semi-metal wafers as well coming in from Crete, if I remember correctly. Solvent is coming in and uranium is coming in. This is producing nuclear fuel rods, right? And that cesium, andesite, semi-metal wafers, and solvent are also being used to produce andesite wafers. And then at the end, you'll notice there's 4 of these plutonium rods? Nuclear fuel rods. I believe there's 8 of these multiplex fabricators producing andesite wafers, and then 7 multiplex fabricators producing Vitanium fuel rods. These are all balanced. I believe the math being done by the Wiseau Wizard, and we're producing Vitanium fuel rods using plutonium, which we're farming here, right? What are we farming here? Uranium. Uranium's coming direct from the planet. And then andesite wafers, nuclear fuel rods, and the Vitanium, which we were originally mining here. So you'll notice we are mining 2 things here. We are mining Vitanium, and we are mining uranium. And that was the trick. I had to find a planet that could produce 2 of the final resources required, right? Because I need these on the final place, because I'm importing 5 things. You can only have 6 of these, right? I'm importing 5 different shipments, plus the 2 mined resources locally, which is, again, what was that, uranium? What am I mining here? Uranium. Plutonium's over on the other planet. And so I'm mining uranium and the Vitanium here, and then importing 5 other goods, and that's all I need to produce the Vitanium rods. And the Vitanium rods are simply going out to this warehouse. There's, I think, 2 warehouses there, and then there are 500 large warehouses here. Believe it or not, there's 500 large warehouses here, which then hook into this transfer container, so I can pull them out if I want to. But the goal with this last item, and if you watch the video produced by the Wise Old Wizard, what he did with this last one is he's shipping it out to his home outpost, and then his home outpost is bringing in these Vitanium fuel rods, smaller amount of storage, so it doesn't look like insanity that we have here with 500 warehouses. But what he does, and I need to check out the details, I think what he does is, you'll notice this is the end of the line right here. This is the end of the line, and this is getting connected. This is getting what's connected to that transfer container. That last one right here. Okay, it's going up, down, up, down, up, down. And this is the last, this is a, number 500, actually 502, I guess. This gets sent out to the transfer container. And if we go and take a little quick tour here, I'm gonna go outside, guys. See you later. If I can find my way out of here. All right. Cool. That's, can get out. There's the 4 directions here. Now let's get out here and take a tour outside. All right, where are we? We are, not sure where we are. Let's take a look. I think, are we at the outer edge? Yeah, I think we are. Yeah, because you can see all these ones are full. They're all lit up green, right? We've got Vitanium fuel rods. And you'll get 28 in each one of these. So, in essence, I can store 28 times 502. See how they're all green? But then notice, empty, right? So it's a linear chain. These ones, that one's full, full, almost full, empty. So this is the last block of warehouses. Let's get to the end here. Oh, what fun this was building. and connecting them all together. That section is the second last block. Those are all 10 by 10. So those are block 1, block 2. This one's block 3. Now for some reason, this one is, right, I believe 12. I believe it's 12 by 10. They're all 10 high. No, it's not. This one's 14 by 10. So there's 140 along this. And then those two, those are 8 by 10. So 8 plus 8 is 16, plus this is 14, that makes it 30, and then 10 by 10 is 40, and then 10 by 10 makes it 50. There are 500 large warehouses here, right? And so this is the second row, this is the first row. This one is coming in from original sources, right? Dude. And then this feeds right here. Oh no, I think they're all feeding directly into this. It's really loud. Yeah, they're all going straight into here. This is the first one. So the idea being, I think what Weisel Wizard does is he feeds from this second unit. So eventually everything will fill up, and then this is like box 500 in the chain. Once this fills up, we're filled up, right? And I think what he does is he feeds from the second one out to the export to go to his home base. I gotta review that, I gotta test it, I gotta make sure it works. But that's how he's doing it, right? So that's how this whole operation works. And if you take a look at things, like let's do a test here. I'm not going to take a bunch. I'm just going to take some titanium fuel rods. Let's pull those out. Look away. Look back. Pull them out again. Look away. Look back. Pull them out again. Now I'm like overloaded. These things are heavy. They're heavy. So let's take a look. Let's drop this in the Atos too. Go to resources. Oh, I got all that copper too. Oh, I meant to put that copper away, but oh well. There we go. Now I'm not overloaded. And that's it. That's this base. Let's finish the tour, because I kind of jumped over it. So I'll give you the quick tour. We already saw the two mining operations going on here. This is where solvent's coming in, right? This is cesium, I think? No, semi-metal wafers are coming in here. Again, this is our uranium getting mined. And then we can see this will be cesium, because this is liquid, right? Yep, cesium's coming in here. That was the third one. Fourth one. What's supposed to be coming in here? And we might be seeing something broken. And this happens. I might have to go and fix that. Not what I meant to do. I was hitting the R, go outpost mode, but I was hovering over the container, so it thought I was looking into the container. So this is supposed to be feeding into here, and we can see, yeah, it broke again. The Indosite feed broke. So we need to fix that. And this happens. I can't totally figure out why it happens, but if you watch Weisel Wizard's video, he keeps having this Indosite breaking. So, and you don't have to fix it on the destination side where we are. We need to fix it at the source. Alright, so That's that. Again, this is the Vitanium being mined and produced and stored and used. And this is our last one. This should be the plutonium, right? And again, this took a long time to set up, trust me. And it's still a bit janky. I need to fix it because it's not producing. So that's the plutonium, and then the plan is that last one will go to my home base, which I don't have yet. So we need to fix that andesite, and we can go do one other tour. Let's go take a look at the last outpost I built was Cheyenne. Here on Hilo. This is a very simple outpost. All it was really is I needed titanium. So I set up an outpost that could produce titanium for me. I don't even have a ship pad here, but I needed a source of tungsten and titanium. Mostly, can you guess? Can you guess why I needed all this? Why did I need so much titanium and aluminum and iron? Well, those 500 warehouse containers is why I needed those, right? Because if I go here and I go to drop some stuff down, let's not drop an extractor, let's drop storage, right? If I'm going to make a large warehouse, I need titanium, aluminum, and adaptive frames. And adaptive frames are created from aluminum and iron, which we're farming on Androphon, but I needed a source of titanium. And this is my source of titanium. Just that's one more kind of key point to show you of what was happening with all this production. So let's take a look if we can fix that andesite. Where's andesite coming from? That's coming from Katadid. And same thing, Wise Old Wizard just keeps having this problem in his production line too. So let's go down to Katadid. Scroll all the way out, it's this one down here on the bottom. Katadid 3. And let's see if we can get this fixed. See if we can do this live. So there's a couple things I learned. One was I had to do the planning, where I ended up doing mine a little bit different. My ending base is at Decarin because I was able to mine the uranium and the Vitanium in one place, and then import 5 goods, and then have one outpost left for export. So this is what's broken. Something's broken here. We should be exporting andesite, but the andesite doesn't seem to be going. So let's see if we can figure it out. So let's bring up okay, I don't need to build anything. So our power's fine. We've got 160 power. We need 140, so that's not the issue. We've got these. There's the andesite. These are all going into this container, and that's fine. But something's broken with the output here. This is our hydrogen, or helium, sorry, helium 3. That's fine. We got tons of helium. So we'll do this live. It's a bit pain because I gotta get up there. So let's get up there. And again, all the experimenting that Wise Old Wizard did, he determined that you didn't really need to fix the destination. All you had to do was fix the source. So notice the lights, they're yellow there. It means it's either incoming or going out. It should go green, which means it's out of system, that ship. Hey Andreja, don't push me off here. Should go green. These lights have a color for a reason. So it went green. It's no longer in system. Let's disconnect. And R, I'm going to remove that link. There we go. So it should no longer be coming in here. Let's go stand on this output container. And it's almost like we don't have enough production. I'm wondering if it's a problem with production. That it's not balanced enough. Like he just pulled all the andesite out, right? Almost. I'm wondering, is it just a balance of production? Okay, what else we got going on here? I'm curious, do we have our robots? Yeah, we've got the 6 sanitation bots. And as far as I remember, there's nothing, there's no, you know, fauna to beat the crap out of our robots or something. So I'm going to do what he does. So let's do this. Let's delete this. And then, yeah, I got everything sent to my inventory. Thank you very much. Let's see if I can send that to my ship or something, because I might be overloaded here. No, I'm fine. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to save up. I'm going to exit. Helium's coming in. I had problems with helium. One other problem I had is, I'll show it to you on another, I'll show it to you later here. So let's just exit out. I'm going to pause up the recording. All right, we're back. So the theory is we should be able to set this back up, right? Let's go sky mode. We should be able to just to drop this. It's in our miscellaneous cargo link intersystem. Should be able to just drop this back here where it was, right? You'll notice I'm rotating this around so that the input and output are on this side. Following the advice of many other people, I think it's good to consistently have it the same way, right? So we're going to drop this baby down right here. And then we need to hook things up. So let's get that hooked up. How are we doing this again? I believe we're going from the, yeah, the incoming helium is going to the top container, into the bottom container, and then we're using that to fuel the things. Oh, too much gravity here, and I just broke my leg. But oh well. Okay. There we go. And then let me see if I can fix that. Gravity is a, yeah. Looks like a bandage. Looks like we got a contusion, right? I should fix that up. You happy now? Well, malnourished and dehydrated. Maybe we'll fix that too. Why not? Alien jerky, alien tea. I like the alien jerky and alien tea because it's at the top of the inventory here. Oh, got the hiccups. Now, let's hook up. From here into here. Now, I'm going to explain some people say what should happen is, since the ship that drops in here might already have stuff in its load, they recommend, well, it might try to dump stuff in the incoming and then push that incoming back down there, and then that way it closes the loop and it always has somewhere to dump its load. And my theory is, I don't know if the dude Harding, or the dude or dudette, or the woman or the man, or they were shipping gold and then they got bored, so they switched over to shipping copper, and they switched routes. I don't know, but my copper was getting mixed in with my gold and gold with copper, and so I've decided to not do this crossover hookup from the incoming to the source to the outgoing. I've just decided that's probably a bad idea. Now, I've got another problem here though. Darn it. I now have two options of sending to Decarin. Why? I've got two pads in Decarin. I've got the pad where it's supposed to go, and I've got that other pad which I had planned going out to my home outpost. I'm using air quotes here. I don't have that set up yet. So I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to go over to Decarin, and I'm going to remove that extra cargo link, because it's going to gum up, because it won't know which one to send to. It'll just randomly choose. So I'm going to pause here. I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and now we can see. Excuse me, Andreja. There's only one option. I removed that extra cargo link. So do we want to hook up our outgoing Indosite to Decarin? Decarin 7B. We do indeed. All right. Let's get out of the way here. And we should be able to watch it.
That was quite.
Yeah, it was dumb. I know. And it's supposed to be balanced. Like it should eventually. It shouldn't have an empty line of Indosite. So what have we had? 58, 67, 72 here. We're still producing. And this thing should empty us. But it looks like we don't have enough Indosite being produced to balance everything. And my guess, I think we need to send Heller here and pump up the volume on the Indosite. Maybe that's what we need, or someone else, right? Because your followers or your crew members for outposts have skills, and those skills can improve the outpost's production, either on the production side of the manufacturing, which I believe Lynn helps with, or the extraction, which I'm pretty sure Heller helps with. So we're just gonna sit here for a bit. Notice there's nothing left here. Sorry, I'm eating popcorn here. And this baby's empty. Only 21. Right? It's green, it's out of system. That must be the helium coming in. And eventually, there's some gravity here. Yeah, it's over 1G, 1.1. So let's see, that guy should come again, right? But we're not producing enough. So when he comes to pick up, there's nothing here. He'll come again here in a minute. So yeah, that's the plan. So while we're waiting for this other ship to come in, I'll explain what my future plans are. So now that we've got this outpost production, if you do the math, and we'll do the math here in a minute, we'll sell off these rods of Vitinium, and you can see If I wait for that thing to fill up, those 500 containers, 500, yeah, just 500, that's about 1.75 million credits of Vitanium fuel rods that I can sell. You know, it'll take a while to sell it, but that's 1.75 million. And, you know, got lots of money, not worried about money at all. And it's all passive production. I don't have to do anything. I just gotta, you know, wait for it to finish, do my thing, do my adventuring, killing and outposts and doing missions and all that fun stuff. And then I come back and I load her all up in something like the Beast, or later the Slab when I hit level 60, and I can have a really big cargo ship, and I sell it all and I make a whole bunch of credits. And I was able to use a whole bunch of the credits I was producing, because I was up to 500,000 credits to produce the Atos 2, because it did take me some cash to produce the Atos 2, as well as to level up my ship design, right? Where's P, right? I had to level up over in the text, right? Starship design. I had to level up that up to 4. So now I can pretty well put any kind of mod on ships. And so that's the plan as I got to this point. Next is combat ready. So another series that our friend Wise Old Wizard does, and you should check out his Discord, check out his channel, check out his Discord. Great work that he does. And he made a series called Becoming a God, FPS. And he did the first one like 8 months ago, and then it took him forever to do the second one. He did that one, and then in that series there's how to get the what is it, the leaf, you know, the Mantis mission. And then he just did part 2 of the Becoming a God about a month ago, and the part 3 just dropped, I think last week. And he's well over 100. And I believe the first one took him from around the level I'm at to about 60, I believe. And so I'm mapping out, it's mostly combat skills, right? What do we got here? Not paying attention. And pretty much just combat skills. See that? Gravity's a bitch. All right, so let's see. Do we have anything here? Did he empty us out completely? There's just a little bit of indicite there. So as soon as he's gone, we're not going to have any indicite here. I think our indicite production is not balanced out with the rest, which means we could use maybe another extractor here, or bring Heller here to improve the production rate. Let's go take a look. He took off. We have nothing here. Was a little bit. I'm curious, could we get another extractor on there? Oops, I'm not taking a screenshot. So yeah, that's the plan. I promised you I'd tell you what the plan is. I wonder, could we do another indicite? You know what? I think we might be able to put another one here, like right about there. That's what I'll do when I'm off camera. I'm going to try to put at least one more here, because I think I'm having an issue with not enough indicite being produced. And that's only using 20 power, which will bring me up to 160 power. I just got frostbite because it's cold here. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'll deal with that later. Let's quickly wrap up this video. Let's go back to Decarin, or Decarin, or, you know, tomato. And let's see if that fixed our issue. Should. I've done this before. And Wise Old Wizard in his video said this is the line that kept messing up on him. The andesite more than anything else. I had this issue with the copper and the gold. I think I fixed it by not doing the crossovers from the incoming to the outgoing. I think that fixed my issue there with the copper and gold. but Indicite keeps messing up. That's twice I've had to fix this. So let's take a look here. Let's touch down. Touchdown! There we go. And let's bring up. And let that go away, please. Thank you. So, Indicite. No issue there. No issue there. Yeah, we got Indicite, right? See that? We have Indicite. It's fixed. And that means at the end, these Vitanium fuel rods, they are indeed being produced. Let's touch down. So yeah, production's working again. Okay, good. Let's do one more stop. We already showed you where I was getting the titanium and why I was getting the titanium. Let's just go, where are we gonna go? Cheyenne? Sure. No, actually, I'm heading back to Alpha Centauri because I'm going to need to pick up goods for another industrial extractor, but I'll do that off camera. And let's touch down New Atlantis. So yes, this was an adventure. It was something I was able to do while I was not really able to produce many videos. I'm producing this video, but it's not the ideal situation. I wouldn't want to be going to combat or anything really with this. The laptop just kind of doesn't quite have enough oomph for it. So let's see, can we sell these Vitanium fuel rods? I'll show you. Ugh. Told you, it's just so janky.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Hi. Sell from the Eidos. 2. We could sell that gold, of course, but let's stay on track. Vitanium fuel rods, right? These sell. Remember, I have Commerce 4. These are selling for 133 each, right? There's 28 in each one of those boxes. 133 times 28 times 500. Do the math. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of credits, and that's what's going on here. That's what we're doing. Might as well just sell those while I got them. Might as well sell that gold too. Sell the copper I'm carrying around. Sell that gold. I can probably get some gold from Andrasia and we'll sell that off. But yeah, that's what we're doing. So thank you all so much for watching these episodes of Professor Lars Gagner. I'm just checking our time. Yeah, we're going long here. Professor Lars Gagner and our adventures in the Starfield. I really appreciate all the follows. I appreciate the comments, and I appreciate you all watching. We've passed 40 subscribers. Heck, let's see if we can get to 100. Let's say just the end of the year. I mean, I'd be happy to hit 100 by the end of the year. Maybe we can push past that, but a lot of content I'm pushing out. I'm pushing out a daily half-hour episode with this Adventures of Lars Gagner. I've got a plan to level 100 or so, and it's going to be focusing on combat. So you're going to see a lot of combat. Yeah, I saw the kiosk. Thanks, buddy. We're making a video here. Yeah, and we're going to advance the story. We're going to do a lot of combat and building up our combat skills. That's the plan going forward, and that should be fun. That should be fun. So that's a daily drop. And then the adventures of the bounty hunter Red Gagner, which is kind of a back burner secondary plan. I wanted to play around with mods, and so this is a modded character, or modded Starfield, running a bunch of different mods. Go check it out. I'll try to remember to put the list of mods in the description on those, and I'll put links of these things I'm doing here in these Outpost builds. I always try to put the links down in the commentary or description of the video. But that one is going to just come out on every Wednesday and Saturday. It's going to go a lot slower. Maybe it'll get accelerated a bit. We'll see. I'm trying not to get too far ahead of production, because then the time between creating the video and publishing the video was going out to like 3 weeks ahead, and it was just too much. So I want to not get too far ahead. The expansion should be dropping pretty soon in the fall. September maybe, October maybe. They should also be dropping The rumor is that land vehicles will be dropping. Right, that's going to be a blast if we can get some kind of rover or bike or something to blast around planets and not have to jetpack around. So I don't really want to be too far ahead recording to producing, and so that is the plan going forward. Thank you very much again. Take care of yourselves, and if you're able to take care of someone else, they'll appreciate it, and I appreciate it. See you all in the Starfields.